This is a 2-minute explanation of how to get a hard money loan, what happens in the process from A to Z. The number one first step in the process is getting pre-approved. Basically, we look at your total liquidity. We make sure that you can cover closing costs and cover the costs associated with the loan. If so, we then send you a pre-approval letter. That pre-approval letter is then what you'll use to make offers on properties so you can start shopping around. Once you find the property that you want to move forward with, step 2 is submitting an official application on our website. Once we have the application in, we can close within 4 to 5 business days, but it all genuinely depends on how fast the borrower can get the required documentation to us. Once that application is submitted, we can start doing the underwriting and everything like that, but there's a certain point where we can't proceed with the file until we have what we need, which is the property contract, 2 months of the most recent bank statements from the borrower, LLC documents from the borrower as well, and the official scope of work for the property or like the rehab that's going to be done. Once we have all the required documentation, we send conditional terms to the borrower. If they like the terms, then they sign off on those conditional terms. Again, those are conditional because those are not final. We still have to go through a few more steps, which is getting the appraisal ordered. So that's what comes after the borrower signs the terms. We send an invoice to the borrower for them to pay that appraisal invoice. Once they pay that, we get the appraisal ordered. And we also schedule an inspector for free. This is free to the borrower. The inspector comes out to the property, completes a full inspection report, reviews the rehab budget, everything like that is going line item by line item, working with the contractor. Once the appraisal is placed and the budget verification / inspection is scheduled, we will wait for those final numbers to come back. Once those final numbers come back, we will update the terms, send them off to the borrower. Then the borrower is going to schedule a time with the title company for the title company to either send a mobile notary out to them, or the borrower is going to go in person to the title company and sign final closing documents, everything like that, and then we are going to fund.